Welcome to Review Quickie. Today we're balancing school, friendships, and the literal end of the world in Demonschool, a retro-flavored tactical RPG that just launched on, pretty much everything. It's got Persona vibes, SNES attitude, and a combat system that plays like turn-based chess with more blood. So is this the nostalgia hit you've been studying for? Or a pop quiz straight from hell? Let's find out. You play as Faye, a demon-hunting student. Alongside her ragtag crew of weirdos, she's just trying to survive island life, attend class, and prevent the apocalypse. Every day you explore different spots around the island. Classrooms, docks, abandoned churches, an evil bathroom. Don't ask.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
Everywhere you go, someone's got a story, a problem, or something vaguely unsettling to say. Demonschool's narrative is this solid mix of slice-of-life school comedy, creepy supernatural mystery, and missions that only get more unhinged. You're constantly chasing clues, helping locals, unraveling conspiracies, and stumbling into scenarios that start normal, and then you're exorcising demons with bad karaoke. The punchy writing shines through, keeping you curious about who you'll meet next and what the hell is actually happening. Okay, let's talk about the cast, because Demonschool has a lot of personalities. The main crew isn't especially deep, but they're quirky, funny, and play off each other perfectly. Faye's chaotic enthusiasm is a great counter to Namako's deadpan goth energy, and that dynamic repeats across the team, weirdos bouncing off other weirdos. Throughout the story, you can build relationships with characters using a simple weekly schedule system. Hang out, study, cook, go fishing, do karaoke, run errands. Every choice increases bonds and can unlock new scenes, quests, and even different endings. There are 15 recruitable party members, each with their own quirks and combat roles. And while not every side character gets deep development, nearly all of them get at least one moment of bizarre brilliance. If you've ever played early Persona or old-school Shin Megami Tensei games, the structure will feel instantly familiar, just way more streamlined. Time passes, schedules matter, some events are locked to certain days, and you'll even get weekly quizzes. Now for the real hook, combat. Demonschool's tactical battles absolutely slap. Fights take place on compact grids, where every turn splits into a planning phase, where you move and position your squad using a shared pool of action points, and an action phase, where you watch all your decisions unfold simultaneously in a glorious chaotic burst. Early on, everything feels deceptively simple. Each character starts with one standard and one special ability, but the depth sneaks up on you fast. It's all about positioning, lining up knockbacks, chaining hits between teammates, clustering enemies for splash damage, and setting traps by moving just one tile differently. Because each party member has a defined combat role, picking the right team for each fight actually matters. And trust me, enemies get weird in the best way. Now, boss fights are huge, intimidating, and each one totally different, forcing you to rethink your entire strategy every time. Do well in fights, and you'll earn loot used for upgrades, which leads us to upgrades. Demonschool skips traditional RPG leveling completely. No stat bumps, no EXP charts, no bigger numbers better. Instead, Progression revolves around passive skills, a constantly expanding list of modifiers that change how your team behaves.
Oh, behave.
So you might only deal 1 damage from start to finish, but eventually, you can reflect projectiles, shove enemies multiple tiles, trigger damage when healing, chain extra hits, or build awesome team synergies. It's a refreshing approach that forces you to think in tactics, not raw power. And honestly, it's one of the reasons the game feels so unique, instead of just another retro throwback. Visually, the game punches right in the member berries. An aesthetic that sits perfectly between SNES and PS1. Chunky sprites, moody shadows, zoomed out environments, and enough small details to make every corner of the island feel alive. Dialogue scenes use large, expressive character portraits that add tons of personality without needing long speeches. Then there's the soundtrack. Lo-fi synth, eerie ambience, and adrenaline-pumping combat tracks that hit just right. The music never overwhelms. It supports the mood, whether you're digging through the trash or drop-kicking a demon in the face. The vibe is consistent, stylish, and confident. The devs clearly knew exactly what tone they wanted. Okay, time for the negatives. They're small, but important. First, the game can overstay its welcome. My playthrough hit a little over 20 hours, and that final stretch dragged. Not bad, just felt like we could have wrapped things a few missions earlier. Some report beating it way faster, like 5 hours. Yeah, no idea how. And Persona fans may be disappointed. Despite the similarities, Demonschool is way simpler. Basic calendar management, minimal consequences for decisions, lighter story depth, and fewer branching paths. If you're expecting a pixelized Persona, this ain't it. But at $25, for the right player, it's an absolute steal. So that's Demonschool, a game that feels fresh by going old school, delivering a wildly stylish tactical RPG wrapped in humor, mystery, and demonic nonsense. So, will you be attending class? Use the link in the pinned comments to get Demonschool right now. Drop your grade in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more niche, indie, and fan service games.